evaluate the following limit. The limit is applied across a rational function. So first thing first, we can directly observe over here that when I substitute x is equal to 0 over here, what happens? We get the denominator to be 0. So when we have the denominator to be 0, check the numerator. So we have 1 to the power of 5, that is 1, 1 minus 1, again it's 0. So as in when you get 0 by 0, what is our conclusion? We need to factorize it. So when x is equal to 0, we get the result in the form of 0 by 0. So we cannot use this to approximately get the limit answer. Thus, we can factorize the numerator and denominator. So to factorize means to simplify this or take common and all of that. But here we can see that it is not that simple. We have a plus b whole to the power of 5. How can we expand that? How can we simplify this? The numerator is something that we need to deal with. Denominator though it's already factorized. Matlab there's only one term, so nothing to bother with that. X plus 1 whole to the power of 5 minus 1 is what we need to think of. So what should I do so as to simplify this? I'll make use of a plus b whole to the power of n, which is a to the power of n plus nc1 a to the power of n minus 1 into b till your last term. So we are using correct binomial expansion. So when we expand it, we have x to the power of 5 plus 5c1. This is x to the power of 4 into 1 to the power of 3. So since we are going to get 1, we can just ignore it. So we have 5c2 x to the power of 3 plus 5c3 x to the power of 2 plus 5c4 x to the power of 1 plus last term is 1. Because b is 1, 5 to the power of 1 to the power of 5 is 1 itself. But we should not be forgetting minus 1. There's one more term, minus 1. So what happens? Plus 1 and minus 1 will get cancelled. And we have the following. X to the power of 5. 5c1 is 5 into x to the power of 4 plus. If you guys ask me, you need not do this. I'll tell you why. Because things are going to get cancelled. Now, what is common in all of this? If you look at it, x is common, and that's how we get to factorize it. We can see that in the numerator and in the denominator, we have the x that is common. And so we have the following expression. So finally, we have the solution as limit x tends to 0, x times of x to the power of 4 plus 5x cube plus 10x square plus 10x plus 5, and this entire thing is getting divided with x. So what to do next? Yes, first thing is we'll cancel this, and now we can apply direct method, direct substitution. Is it not? We just have polynomial in the numerator, so it's in polynomial function, so we can directly apply the function and limit. So we'll end up with 0 plus 0 plus 0 plus 5, and so we have the result to be 5. Okay guys, so a small note, you guys need not evaluate such coefficients which we know will result in 0. No one will care. It's not like you will lose marks by not writing 10 over here. Of course we can't, in place of 10, if you don't write 5c2 or and all of that, if you don't write the coefficient, then they will cut marks. But since we know that it will lead to 0, that is out of experience, you'll get to know that, you know what, all of these terms will lead to 0 other than this term. So I can just keep the coefficients. If you want to save few seconds, you can do that. Or if you are very familiar with the combination aspect, calculate it in your head, write it. For me, it was simple, so I did it. For you guys, if it's not, if you have 7 or 8, you keep the coefficients as it is. So such tricks you guys can use to work out things faster. If not, you can do this as well.